Hello, folks. We're so glad to be here. I'm David Ebel, and I'm part of a small crew of folks who does this picture this every week. I'm a I'm a retired pastor who's a photographer and takes these beautiful pictures all over the world. And we decided once we retired that we wanted to try some things we'd not done before. And even though I'm getting a little older and the voice is getting a little scratchy, it doesn't mean I don't have some good things to share. So today I wanted to talk to you just a minute about God's love and how He works in our lives. Now I've traveled all over, and this picture is a picture from Haiti, the little South Dominican island, and this is what it looked like 3 months after the earthquake a few years ago. And this is a small, about a half a mile piece of beach where the wealthy come and enjoy the water. But if you were to go about 2 miles in either direction, you would be in water that's filthy, and the buildings have never been rebuilt from when all the disaster happened. So when life is good, you enjoy it. When life is more like the disaster in the sea, then you lean on God and you allow Him to give you strength through those difficult times you're going through, knowing it's temporary. The Bible tells us He'll never leave us or forsake us. Jesus will be with us always. And that's great news. Now, I brought with me a little friend of mine. Hi there. This is Theo. Good to see you and not you. What's wrong with me? You make me clean my room. Well, it's true, I do, but that's because you mess it up. And it's a real mess. It sure is. So, what we're going to do in just a minute is I want to explain to the viewers that my wife and I, our first 25 years of ministry was unique because we not only traveled and did evangelism and planted churches, but we set up churches and youth camps all over America and beyond. And ventriloquism was one of my favorite pieces of stuff. And this is one of the most famous ones, Theo, the talking dinosaur. And he was a favorite. We've had people, way past their 30s, come up at the end of the night and say, "That puppet was beautiful. Where do I get one?" I said, "Ma'am, I can tell you where to get one, but it's a puppet. It won't do anything when you get it." "Oh no, it'll be fine." So the lady calls the company and orders one. Can't believe how much it costs, but she pays it and brings it to me the next night and says, "There's something wrong with that." I said, "What's wrong with it?" "It won't talk." "It won't talk." Well, that's what she said. So I had her put her hand in there. I hate when they do that. But when they put her hand in the mouth, she went like this, and it looked a little bit like a duck quacking, but it wasn't doing it. And she said, "I wanted to talk." "So talk." And when she realized that the voice that she was hearing didn't come from here, "It's my mouth. It comes from here. That's your neck." Yeah, and the voice comes right through the voice, right area where you'd sing. And ventriloquism is the art of making one person seem like another person's talking. And if we're living our lives like a puppet, there's going to be problems because at times people are going to make bad choices and they may invite you or talk you into doing bad things or things that are dangerous. And that's going to hurt in the long term. But when you allow God to help you, even when it hurts, He will leave us. He'll never forsake us. He'll be with us always, and He'll provide hope and happiness and joy. And we're going to be back here with you in just a second. I want to put Theo down in his nice and dirty room. And once I've done that, there we go. I wanted to make sure that you understood that we are here not just for the kids, because we're all God's kids, but there's a child inside of all of us. And when we have a tough time, sometimes we want to escape and get past that. Well, it won't go away any faster whether we try or not, but God will comfort us through His Holy Spirit and make it as good as possible. Now, we've done a variety of different things in kids' work. We even did some work like this. That's my wife and I in years before, as we traveled internationally and did kids and family ministry. But this is what we do now. Retired, re-inspired, and ready to do more. And we've got an invitation for you. If you have questions in your life, if you're going through a tough time, if you need to sort out good from bad, or someone's trying to talk you into something and you're worried that it may not be the right thing, we're here to help, to give advice, to give counsel, to do what we can help you. So your email address to reach us any day of the week is picturethisadvice@gmail.com. That's picturethisadvice@gmail.com. That way you can reach us. We can give advice. We can either do the advice on email, or we can even call you, or if you choose, we can answer it online so everybody can hear. Because one of the things that amazes us is so many of the questions that one person thinks of, somebody before that has thought those thoughts. And as a result, they're not alone with their feelings. Other people have felt that and or will be feeling it in the future. But the God that never leaves us will be with us no matter how easy or how hard it is. He's not going anyplace. He's here with us. I want to encourage you to get close to God. If you have questions on how to do that, send me a message at the email address. If you need other advice or help, let us know. Even if you live in a different state than I do, we'll help you find someone you can see face to face, and they can help you figure out what's going on in your life. So we really are grateful for you. We're glad that you came to be with us today, and we hope that you will just take all the joy that God can give and let us bottle it up a little bit, so that when the tough times come, we know that we can reach out to God, and through his Holy Spirit, he can give us peace. Be blessed, my friends. We'll talk to you next week. God bless.